Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Fun Zone with me, Giraffe, me, Jeremy Graves, and of course, Fel Floney, aka Claire. Claire, happy Friday. How is it up in bonny Scotland today?
Thanks, yeah.
Oh, you cut out for a second. Now we're off to a good start. Let's try again. Go for it. We're off to a cracking start here. People probably saw me doing a little bit of dancing if they were tuning in live for a second there. And now we're going to go with this. So we'll try one more time. Let's see if we can get this going. So, how is it up in Scotland today? I don't know what it is. It's almost like... I don't know what it is, but we'll just try and carry on with this. I might just bump up your audio a bit to see if I can just overpower everything. Now you're really not talking. I know that. I have no idea what that message meant just then, but oh, you're typing at me, are you? Okay. We are off to a cracking start here, folks. So, hang on. I'm gonna. It's gonna look a bit weird on your screen, folks. Understood. If you need to dive off, Claire, just dive off, and then I will make the windows change and such as needed, and I will make it work. But folks, welcome to the Friday Fun Zone. As you can tell, we're already having a whale of a time trying to figure out what's going on here. Oh, and you will see that Claire has disappeared for a second there. So what I'm gonna do is, as subtly as I can, try and hide the camera, but I hope you're all doing well. We will have Claire back in a few moments. Welcome to the Friday Fun Zone. We will be continuing our playthrough of Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. If you are a first-time viewer, thank you very much for giving the stream a try, and I promise you, it's not normally this chaotic up front, as it were. But we always intend to have a good time. If you want to find out more about the stream, if you go to the About panel here on Twitch, you can find links to both my stuff and to Claire's stuff as well, and also get a bit of an idea as to what games and such we play. You can also find some very handy links to the VODs of the streams that we do, that I also archive on YouTube, and some other bits and bobs as well. The most recent stream actually was a bit of a bonus stream, because this past Tuesday night, I actually did a little bit of a guest spot, if you will, over at Harriet Manga Girl's stream, where she was doing what I dubbed a Mario Kart party. So joined in on that, and I streamed my gameplay perspective of the evening as it unfolded. It was a whale of a time, and I do encourage you to go and check it out, because it is a really, really good time. You can always have both streams going on side by side if you want, so you can get a proper perspective as to how all the action unfolded. In terms of this week and how everything is going, I'm gonna be honest, going alright. I can't complain, as it were. There are lots of little bits, but who doesn't have that? Like the random lower back pain I suddenly developed as I was sitting down on my chair earlier. Life just happens that way, doesn't it? Oh, quick note before I forget. Closed captions on this stream. I'm trying a new setting for the closed captions, so I'm hopeful that might resolve a couple of issues. I don't know if it's going to resolve the issue of not being able to hear Claire or not, though. That's the one thing I don't know yet, because we're sort of trying out as we go along. So do let us know in the chat if you are able to hear Claire once we are able to get her back on the call and such. And if not, I will try something else in the coming week to see if I can finally rectify that little quibble, if you will. And as you can see on screen, Claire is here in the chat, as it were, so we shall see how things progress shortly in a few moments' time. Elsewhere, when it comes to things going on, full disclosure, folks, in case you don't know, I'm a huge heavy metal fan, like massively heavy metal fan, and the Wacken Open Air Festival is currently going on in Germany. A lot of it has been a bit of a washout. I think Claire is working out her audio there. A lot of it has been a bit of a washout, as it were, so far, but they've managed to get things going and such, and Megadeth have probably actually just finished their set on stage. I was watching a lot of it before we went live, and during the encore, their former guitarist, Marty Friedman, joined them on stage for a few songs. I lost my mind. I started, I won't say singing, perhaps more shouting lots of lyrics and just really getting into it and cranking up the volume. So, if my voice is perhaps a little bit more hoarse than usual come the end of the stream, then I can assure you, the Megadeth thing has got nothing to do with it whatsoever. Nothing at all for that potentially happening.
From Tiny Eyes over here.
And then good evening to you, Watchmaker992. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you are doing well this evening.
Can you still not hear me, Jeremy?
I can hear you perfectly fine. I just can't see you at the moment.
Okay, I am here.
Okay.
I have got my camera on. I don't know what else I need to do.
Oh, have you? According to what I can see off screen, as it were, your camera is not on, as far as I can see.
Turn on. Turn on. Hello, friend.
I'll be honest, I can just see your avatar currently.
It doesn't matter as long as I can hear my voice.
Right, hang on, let me, oh, hang on, there we go. Right, let me adjust a setting or three. Let me see if I can get this to work. Bear with me, folks.
Got to change a setting or three.
Through the power of technology, there's Claire.
Hello. So my Discord just randomly decided that my microphone wasn't going to work, which is weird because we were talking before we came on the phone. And apparently just no. So cool. You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you fine now. Yeah, and folks listening, folks watching, I should say, do let us know how Claire is sounding, or if there's any audio randomness you can hear already. Let me know, and I will try and get that sorted before we begin with the Ghost Trick playthrough in about 10 minutes' time or so. So, Claire, let's imagine we've just started the stream, and I have now said, welcome to the Friday Fun Zone, everybody. I am Jeremy. This is Claire. Claire, how are things in Bonnie, Scotland?
Yeah, they're good. Let's just pretend you're not going to chop that first bit off, because I want to hear about the Megadeth stuff. I'm listening to that. I'm good. I've got a jar of chocolate spread, but I've only got a fork, so this could be a problem. So we might have fun watching me trying to eat chocolate spread with a fork.
Now, speaking as someone who is, let's call it like it is, I really don't, despite my appearance, you could say, I'm not one to eat confectionery. I eat other things to compensate for that. But when it comes to chocolate spread, is it like a first choice chocolate spread for you, or is it just like it's the one that happened to be on offer in the shop or something?
No, literally, this is the only chocolate in my house, Jeremy. I am scraping the barrel of snacks here. I am struggling. No, this is actually Tesco's brand. It's a Stockwell cheapo chocolate spread.
We should just say, just to make, on the off chance someone ever tried to say otherwise, not a sponsor, Tesco.
Anyway. I'm about to go on holiday, as you know. I have a job task to do, which I have not finished, but I will be finishing soon after this stream. How about you, Joe? What's it like down in the south?
Yeah, it's actually been pretty nice down here. It was pretty filthy earlier this week when it came to sort of wind and rain and whatnot, but it's really cleared up, brightened up and such. It's sort of been threatening to rain a fair bit, but outside, I see clouds, but they don't look threatening. So I'll take that as a positive. But you know what else I'll mention to you and to everyone on stream, because I was texting you this earlier while I was doing work. I had going back to Wacken open air because why not? It's topical as far as I'm concerned. So there were other bands on. I just had the live stream going on throughout the day, and I mentioned to you as I was watching a band. It's I think I pretty much said, "Oh my god, you need to hear this band. They are so much fun." They are called Santiano. And per their Wikipedia page entry, they are, quote-unquote, a German band from the northern state of Schleswig-Holstein in Germany, whose songs combine rock, Irish folk, sea shanty, and Schlager music. And it was such good fun watching this stream, watching a bunch of people standing in an incredibly muddy field in Wacken, who, let's be fair, are pretty majority just metalheads, and basically watching shanty songs get over, and in some cases having a mini circle pit. It was freaking great.
For anyone who doesn't know, because I didn't, Schlager music is kind of hard to describe. It's just described here as being popular European music. It literally means to hit something. So maybe it's like a hit, like pop music? I'm not sure. Also, what I said when you were talking, they're from Schleswig-Holstein, which is where Wacken is. So They must be quite local. They must be local from around there.
Yeah, and they've topped the German charts. I think pretty much all of their albums have got to #1. They've only been around about 10 years or so. And they've also been really popular in Switzerland and Austria as well. Perhaps, you could say perhaps for some language-based reasons, because most of the stuff they were playing in this set was in German, but there are a couple of songs that they have done in English as well, like if you look up their YouTube channel and stuff. But really, really good fun, so I encourage people to give that a listen this weekend.
Nice. I was just looking. Apparently, one of the examples of Schlager music is a group called Genghis Khan, who are well known for their song Moscow, Moscow, which is hilarious. You'd think that'd be a Russian song, but apparently not. Coming at you with the facts.
There you go.
Facts from Wacken.
But I guess I should ask, seeing as I can see the doggo poking around in the background, how is the doggo doing this evening?
He is mourning because his father is not.
Doggo! It's a happy-looking doggo.
I did point out t-shirts. Her bed is dark, so it's just like find the dog in the background. Or pat pat. Now I've ruined Jeremy's beautiful camera setup.
That's all good. It's all good here. All is good. All is good. So, as mentioned, folks, we're going to be diving into Ghost Trick in a few minutes' time. But let's just sort of recap a little bit of where we have got to, because we are now on Chapter 10. We've explored all the stuff involving the detective in the prison and sort of the background relating to that. And we got a lot of information thrown at us last time. And stuff this is going to be leading to. Now, we are starting at Chapter 10 tonight. We don't know how many chapters we're going to get through. We'll probably say, depending how long they are and based on previous experience, it might be a maximum of 2. But we'll see how far 1 is, because who the heck knows at this point, quite frankly. But either way, I think we're in for a good time tonight. We're roughly halfway through the story based on what you were musing last week and sort of a cursory Google, as it were.
Yeah, and it's hard with these things. Obviously, as these games go on, they get more complicated, so longer chapters to see the tail. You're gonna do this now?
Oh?
Really? Sorry?
I was gonna say, well, what is up with Doggo?
She said finally to that. Now is the time to be insane. Go. I will be ignoring her.
Awesome stuff. Well, you know what? We're here a few minutes early, but all is good. So I think I'm gonna make a decision. Let's dive in. Let's dive into it now. Let's move on to Ghost Trick right now. As you can see, folks, we are at Chapter 10. We're gonna engage our vocal cords, both Claire and I. We're gonna try and recount and recall. Oh, the screen's gone dark. There we go. We're gonna try and recount and recall all the various voices that we must engage with our vocal cords tonight and see how well they hold up. So, with that being said, and I will make sure to crank up the audio just a little bit more as well once we get into it, let us continue with Ghost Trick.
Continue tricking some ghosts.
Chapter 10, 11:41 p.m. Now that my assignment to stop the execution has ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. Because you'll recall, folks, that we tried to call Lynn, or rather the detective tried to call her, as well as us.
To call the Justice Office.
Yeah, tried to call the Justice Office, and something big was occurring in there, you will recall. Detective Jowd's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know.
Where?
This
Lynn,
time,
what are you doing?
this time, Lynn isn't dead. We're off to a good start here. But the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet.
Something's not over.
Trick time!
Oh god. Is she doing CPR?
I'm glad Lynn isn't dead, but what in the world is she doing? Then again, do I really want to know?
Probably have a look. I bet there's a dead god.
Oh. Oh. We're less than a minute into playing and look... Wait. I have so many questions. Look at the position of that body.
Yeah, it's like he's rigor mortis already. You can say that seems ridiculous. So
Oh
that's
my
not a thing.
goodness. So who do we go to first? Do we go to the body or Lynn?
Let's do Lynn first. Am I coming through okay, sir?
Yep, you are. What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but...
Well, how did it go? Was Detective Jowd still alive?
He'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but...
sentences that would make no sense outside the context. Oh, I have to pop out the Discord call because our faces are open words, but I'm scared it's going to break it again. But here we go. Here we go. Try that.
Okay.
You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute. Did you say what?
I told Lynn about my adventure at the prison. About that other murder, though. About that other murder, though. I couldn't bring myself to tell her.
I can't remember. Inspector Cabanova arrested Detective Jowd. He was an escaped prisoner. I can't believe it!
Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe that wherever I go, somebody is always dead. Either you or someone else.
I never think it might be you, Cecil. Sorry about that.
So, who is that lying on the floor?
Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's Justice Minister. Man who signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. He was already dead when I got here. Honest!
My thoughts exactly.
Oh, damn it, Lynn.
Shouldn't you have called for help in that case?
But I'm wanted, remember? For murder! I was hoping we could save him without me getting caught.
We, eh? Oh boy.
In fairness, she's like your best friend. She's the person you know better in the entire world currently. Please, so let's just... Oh, he's probably unconscious. Did we voice him? We did, didn't we? I think I was him. No! You were old man dude. He's the fancy lady's husband, I think.
Yeah, so Red
The little
Lady's
girl.
husband. Okay, yep, I've got my note. See, this is why I take notes, people. Right?
I remembered who he was. I just vaguely remember the voice you did.
Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious.
Sentences that don't really make sense outside this game.
Could you rescue him now while he's still unconscious?
Well, yeah, because we did that to you the first time, didn't we?
Instead of talking to him, I bet it'll be faster to just see for yourself what really happened.
Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then, to 4 minutes before his death.
Don't need to look quite so cheerful about it.
Rewind time.
At Prader.
So we're getting straight into puzzle solving now.
Yeah.
11:31 p.m. 4 minutes before death.
Spent 3 minutes writing.
Emma!
Writing notes.
Oh, excuse me.
Who's Emma? Is that his wife?
I guess so, yeah. What? What? All right. I'll do as you say.
Has someone been kidnapped? That vase ends up on the floor.
This is terrible. Rotary phone. Only 3 numbers.
I know. Hello, is that the chicken kitchen? I want some chicken. Everybody in this game does. Are they sponsored?
Why doesn't she answer?
Oh! Dude, please. Nope, not quite. Oh, no.
Is he having a heart attack?
I think so.
Medicine!
I don't think there's any medicine that can un-heart attack you. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but...
Gagzooks!
I need my heart defense medicine!
Water!
I don't think water's gonna do it either.
Curses!
Oh, all these things moving is just making my head hurt with what we're gonna have to do. He's dead. Beautiful.
Such a foolish man. Oh.
Oh, he's awake now.
You woke up. He's a contradiction. Contradiction? The more we search for the truth, the further into the dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both.
He was saying if we have this, we can't have that.
Yeah.
The contradiction. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. To me, it looks like he could have had both of those things just now. He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man.
Why is he talking about himself in the third person?
That's what I'm wondering. Or maybe I should say, a pathetic man. That's the more fitting word. I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him.
What do you think he's looking at?
Is that what they call a contradiction? By the way, what's your name?
Justice Man.
Just call me a seeker of truth.
Oh, you do.
Sidestepped that one, didn't he?
Okay. Back we go.
Trick time!
Right, so what can we get to?
No need to think hard about this one. All I have to do is get his medicine to him. Pretty simple. But there's one more thing that concerns me. What was that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about?
What was that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about?
Oh, right, thank you. I'll try that again.
Juice.
What was that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about? It was right after that his health took an instant downturn. Tisk! I've never seen a foolish, pathetic, and strange man. I think you better stop there.
So I get the feeling that we're going to have to go down that phone line at some point.
That's exactly what I'm thinking, but surely we can't trace a call, though, in the past.
Can if the phone line is in use.
Okay.
We have to do it while he's actually on the phone. Can we do it? Oh, in a second.
Yeah, not letting me at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
It is me. Hang on a second. I know who it is. I'm just trying to get my voice back.
Channeling West
Forgive me
Country.
for calling so late, Mr. Minister. Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister.
Who is this? How did you get this number?
We have your daughter, and we're taking her to a cider festival.
Who is this? Amelie's tutor?
Here, we're teaching her the West Country dialect. Would a tutor call you at this hour?
No!
I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter. That was the word.
Well, what? My daughter? Is she alright? Tell me she's alright!
Oh, he was right about someone being kidnapped.
Yeah.
Ear for yourself.
Oh, hang on, who was this? This
I
was you.
turned her into a candle. She is a candle.
Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed!
I'm a candle.
What do you want? What are your demands?
I believe we already made our demand known the other day.
Oh! So it was you?
Did you get me that cornetto? And have you complied?
Have you complied with the cornetto?
Have you complied with the cornetto order? As the execution carried out?
Ooh!
So wait, they demanded he do an execution with absolutely no collateral and then kidnapped his daughter afterwards and said, did you do it?
Oh no, the way I reckon
really
it
weird.
was that they kidnapped the daughter and the ransom demand was the execution of Jowd.
Yeah, but he seems to be like, oh shit, you've got my daughter. This is the first he's hearing of it. Or do you think he's waiting for a call from the kidnappers?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Go on then, sorry.
I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job. Which is what I was thinking he was going to say, is that the way he inferred in the dialogue... Hang on, pause. The way he inferred it in the dialogue was that he had received the call but didn't believe them. in the previous phone call because he just referenced, oh, so that was you on that phone call. And it wouldn't surprise me if then the execution order was then fast-tracked by someone else, maybe like the police chief or something, hypothetically. And that's why he signed it, not because of their demand.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll see. I'm sure it'll become clear eventually. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Yes, of course.
They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping.
We're very thorough. You do well to remember that.
Yeah.
Of course, it goes without saying, we're watching you. This information leaves that room. You'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that.
Don't tell the police. Is that it?
Exactly. All you have to do is your job.
All right. I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word. As a justice minister.
Shot with a 2x4. He's just gonna fucking beat him to death.
So now.
Right. Well, I think we should possibly go there because I think we're gonna have to do this times anyway, and we need to wherever she is. It would be. Wait a second. Can you tell where she is? Is she in that apartment?
That's what I'm wondering as well.
Okay, let's go and have a look. But it's Christmas, isn't it? So they might have another place with a tree. No one's really mentioned it, but there definitely was a Christmas tree in that apartment.
Well, definitely there's a Christmas tree earlier in the flat, wasn't there, in the game?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
No, she's not in the apartment. But they got the stars.
Trace complete. YMT2369.
Cool. Can we go anywhere? Apparently, the police in this country aren't so easily fooled. Not like in Cornwall. I had no idea word of tonight's deal had leaked. She's like carrying the phone.
Papa, help! I don't remember the voice. I'm gonna be killed!
Oh, she doesn't have a look.
I hate you, Mama!
Luckily, I managed to arrange it so the Justice Minister could hear her voice.
Oh, so it was like a dictaphone type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's recorded. What's taking the goods so long to arrive? I'm starting to get concerned.
Trick time. Time is passing. Okay.
We
Oh my word. Okay. Well, we can't go anywhere else at the moment. Because I can't reach anything.
Okay.
I can't use the phone right now. Like I said, all women are like traps.
You said that.
That and this are hardly related. When I'm in the past, I can only use the line when the phone is being used to make a call. Okay. Uh-oh. This woman doesn't show any signs of moving from that spot, and I can't use the telephone line either. Looks like I fell into a trap. All women are like traps.
Right, we might have to start then.
Some are sweet traps, others are bitter. Don't you understand that? Okay. Anyway, I think I better rethink things here. So, do we double back them?
I think from what he's saying, there's no way out of that.
Yeah, but we know the situation though, so.
Yeah, we've learned a bit.
Indeed. And learning is half the battle. Or in some cases, a quarter.
Okay.
Trick time! So we need to wait in the telephone call.
Do we?
Or we need to answer the phone for the thing to progress, I meant, sorry.
Oh no, he answers the phone. Oh yeah, this is part of the story.
And the dialogue unfolds. We'll skip through. Sorry for all the quick flashes on the screen, folks. Just trying to fast forward through it.
Bob, Bob. Father, help!
Ironically, I can't skip those speech bubbles. Blimey. Ah!
Yeah, we did talk a lot. Right.
So stay here this time?
Stay here.
Or Do we? No, because we won't be able to have a chance to come back, will we? So we'll stay here.
Yeah, just stay. We did the go there bit. I think
Okay.
it's just to get some information.
So now we'd have to stop the medicine and the water.
Yes. So when it lets you.
This is terrible. A kidnapping, eh? Once again, I'm not sure I know what the... Once again, I'm not sure I know what the world means. But it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack. Such a useless man. Huh? A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that? Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. I better do something about that medicine. Trick time! Okay, so what options have we got? Documents.
Give the medicine first, then go to the water.
Let's examine. So this medicine stops the minister's attacks, eh? If I could spill them onto his desk right now, but unfortunately I can't even open the cap. What a shabby excuse for a man! Huh? He wears his important-looking uniform and sits working at his stately desk. But what does he have inside? Nothing! A miserable, shabby excuse for a man!
What is a man except a sad pile of secrets? Line. A miserable pile of secrets from Castlevania.
I think you've already said quite enough. Time is passing.
Night.
I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person. This minister doesn't... Sorry?
Maybe they called the other justice minister that works in this office.
This minister doesn't accept the truth easily. He's morally bankrupt. Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. A wife who doesn't answer her phone. I think I know who that is. A morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't that man understand that?
Can we just knock this guy back out?
Yeah, now I'm sorry.
Yeah, literally that.
Now I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. Okay, so we've examined that. What about the water? If only I could at least drink some... Oh, if only... Sorry, I read that wrong. If only he could at least drink some of this water. Too bad he knocks the pitcher to the floor at the end of this 4 minutes. Such a stupid man! Huh? Once water is spilled, there's no getting it back. And knowing this full well, why do people spill water pitchers? I don't know. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it.
You can remove that, but not what kidnapping is.
The flag. Ah, we can flap the flag.
Flap the flag. Oh, what does that do?
That's it.
Oh, no, I think, doesn't he like flail and knock the water? I thought he goes for the water first. Does he go for the medicine first?
Okay. Can't do anything with the documents. Is there anything else lurking about?
If we flap the flag, can we get up to that flap?
That's what I was wondering. Doesn't look it.
What happens when you flap it? Right. Oh no. Oh yeah.
That's about as far as I can go.
Yeah.
I suppose the question is... So, thought. I'm just going to hit pause. My thinking here is... He's going to knock the medicine bottle off first, and there's basically no hope of getting that back on the table. But I don't know if there's anything... Sorry?
We can't, as it currently stands, we can't get it back. I think we're going to have to save the water first.
That's what I'm thinking. I think the water is the priority, because even just at a casual glance, there isn't much else over here.
What, is he dying? Wait until he reaches for the water and see if you can flag the flap at that point. Flag the flap. It's hard to work out which one of these is the heart attack and which one of these is the I'm having a tantrum.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there he goes.
Okay, so nothing else.
Might go to the next first, doesn't he?
Oh. Uh-oh. Here it comes. His worry and anxiety have reached their peak. Such a disgraceful man!
Nobody are!
Huh? If one lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple! Why doesn't he understand? But there wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet, though. I can't give up now. So, okay,
Yeah.
so...
Okay, this is one of those timing ones, so he's going to go for the medicine.
So I guess the question first is, do we want to be in the medicine bottle to see if any opportunities present itself, or are we sticking with the water? Stick with water, okay.
Wait for it. Do it now! Oh! Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god! Were we quick enough? Oh, we got some water. That was different.
So
Did he survive?
he's not going to drown now, is he?
No, I think he's... Well, he's not dead.
There, that should help. I basically just spammed the A button. That's all I was doing.
Yeah, no, it worked.
At least now he's had some water.
I still think he's going to die.
He's
but
still
we averted
breathing.
some kind of way.
He's still breathing, apparently. But he looks far from recovered, unfortunately. Such a wishy-washy man! Huh? He can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life.
Or dies.
Okay. At least now I bought some time to get his medicine to him. Fate changed.
Oh, that's like a save point.
So what we got now? Oh, telephone is... Okay. Can't do anything with that. Is there anything more over that to the left? No. That's there. The minister's fate has changed, but the situation still seems the same. I can't move anywhere now. Did I miss something? I think I saw a path just for a second while the minister was drinking his water. Oh my god!
This is the first time this has happened in the game where we've got a save point we need to save over. Because we did the right thing, but we had to do something as he was drinking the water, and that's not happened yet.
So we need to
He
flap...
holds up the picture. He holds up the picture to drink it.
And I've got to go up to the
we're
light.
in that, we can reach the fan. Yeah, that's exactly
Okay.
what's supposed to be happening.
Okay, well...
I think it's good that that happened, because now we know that that's a thing that can happen.
So,
You know what I mean?
from the beginning or after the fate change? That's beginning, right?
No, I don't. I think we might see where after the fate change takes you.
Okay.
Because if the water pitcher's on the table, it's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's too
okay,
late.
so we've got to go from the beginning and fast forward. Okay, we can work that.
So you have to do the flag thing again.
Yeah.
But once he grabs the pitcher, you need to move into it, and then quickly up into
Or if anything, once I can see that the once I can see that the pitcher isn't gonna fall off, then immediately move over,
Yes.
as it were.
Just do whatever you need to do to get into the picture, I guess.
So. At least we're not going through all the dialogue again, hopefully.
No, this is hopefully true.
Keep spamming that button.
Is he having a heart attack or is he tantruming? I can't tell.
Medicine
Oh,
first.
there we go, yeah. I think it's actually saying 0 before he reaches for it. There we go. Nice job. You got it. Go down.
Oh, not yet.
Ah, damn it! Did you reach it any higher? There we go.
There we go.
Oh, nicely done. Nicely done.
But now
Right,
what?
now I think we
But
can-
now what?
Well, it's a fan, isn't it?
Yeah, but I guess where do I go from the fan?
Well, you can probably activate the fan, and that might do something. Or make it go faster, maybe? See what options it gives you. Well, we had to do something different. And this fate change, I think we can keep.
Oh, evening,
I think
Lex.
this
Hope
is
you're
good.
doing well. Welcome. Are we now Phoenix writing? Actually, no, this is still Ghost Trick, actually. However, though, peek behind the curtain. Phoenix Wright
You can see that these games were made by the same people. Can't they?
But Phoenix Wright might be on the docket.
Oh, hear ye, hear ye.
And we've already had this dialogue.
God, this guy's so
Fate changed. So, I can spin harder.
See what happens if you do. Oh. Can you get anyone there?
That was...
Wait a second. I'm... Oh, okay, time for the next step.
Now,
what is it?
about this medicine bottle. If the minister's going to make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. But how is a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that?
I know ghosts don't have feet, it's just a turn of phrase.
I guess I'll just have to use my head instead. Oh, I can already picture this. So, do I have to somehow...
What does the sword... It says sword swing. Where do you swing it to? Ooh.
What is this?
What's happening?
So what I'm thinking is I probably need to rock this to rock the contents inside.
Rock the content. Rock the content.
So let's just have a little fool around. Oh, there we go. Then I can swing that, maybe.
We try it. I mean, to be honest, we can just play around a bit now because we've got the fake change sorted, so we can just have a go. Oh yeah, it's the Justice Office, Lex, that's why.
I can close the curtain.
Can we move further now? Ooh, catchy.
Time is passing. I can spin the globe.
But what's the thing below the globe?
Time is passing. It's a pretty light frame for its size. There sure are a lot of things that could fall down in this room. He's a fallen man! Huh? He deserves to have everything come tumbling down on his head. I don't know about fallen man, but you talk about him like he's your full guy. I guess the key here... I guess the key here is what order the objects are dropped in. Okay, so we'll probably have to go back then, I imagine, but...
Yeah, but what's the bottom? Oh, it's a globe stand.
What? That was so close. If the swing just had a little more reach to it. I think I better look for something else. Something else? Okay.
Oh, sorry, I missed what you just did. Did you swing the sword like a...
Yeah, so it's just a little bit too high. Interesting.
Okay, right. We are going to have to start again, but I've just sort of started to see how this all comes together, and it's ridiculous.
Okay.
It's almost as bad as that Rube Goldberg machine we had with the flipping Cupid.
Okay. So, from after the fate change then?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm now in the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
Go to the paper. So, we get
Can you
this.
look at the things that are above the window this time? Because there's two different things.
Will do. Just fast forward throughout dialogue. Okay. So, first of all, so what I've got the option to do is I've got this, which I can turn the basket around 180. For example, so for example.
Yeah, I think if you rock it now, it won't fall onto the sword, right?
So what I'm wondering is because when I went up here, I can make this fall down.
Okay, what does the other one do? What does the other one do?
If I get over to the other side.
No,
Because we also have the globe here. Interestingly.
Can we get to that thing? What is that thing there at the top?
Oh, sorry, say that again?
Right. Okay. So they're both frame hangers.
Yep.
And we need to undo them both for it to sit down. Right, okay.
Yeah, so I can do that. Ah. Yeah.
What happens when you spin the globe?
Let's find out. Alright.
Right. Okay. Now, hear me out.
Okay.
We turn the globe around, knock that, and then spin it, which will knock the vase onto the floor, presumably.
Oh, the one next to
gold
it. Okay,
vase.
right.
Yeah. It'll fall in the other direction.
Okay.
Then we drop the frame on it, and it makes a seesaw.
I had a feeling it was going to be something like that. So, because as soon as I saw like the ball and the melon, if you will, then
Yeah, you're both need to be on there, don't they?
yeah. Okay, so
Again,
here
yeah.
we go again. Dialogue. Skip. Skip. Right, so let's go up here. Do I need to undo this frame? Do I still need to undo this frame first, though?
Undo the puzzle. Okay.
Because in theory, I could do either of these, couldn't I? Or does it have to be the globe?
Or go? No.
Oh, you know what? Sod it. Let's try it.
Okay.
That was really loud. That urn. Oh, it's an urn. All right, sure. It's a lot heavier than it looks. It's made out of some pretty thick iron. I wouldn't want to drop that on my foot. But
That's going to be important.
Yeah.
The fact that that's, I bet that's the thing we have to use to catapult it. So
Yeah.
we can only do one side.
Mm.
Anyway, let's continue and see what else we can learn.
So, let's go over to the other side.
So, yeah, we knock that down.
Which then
Right.
means we...
So now, yeah, turn the globe stand around. Yeah. And then spin the globe.
Then spin it.
Did we? Yeah, go on.
'Cause I didn't turn it around last time, so it should now drop that way.
Right. Yes. Now that's got new text now.
And this urn is pretty light.
There we go.
Once an urn is dropped, there is no getting it back. I guess I better think carefully about what I drop and when. And that phrasing implies that was the wrong decision, but sure.
Yeah, I think it was, because now we don't have a seesaw.
Oh, so because it's made of iron, it's just stopped dead, as it were. Okay, right.
It's because that iron thing that we had, that's going to be heavy enough to catapult whatever it is.
Right,
whereas the light
okay,
one-
gotcha. Okay.
So I think we have to let down the other side of the, like, not the first one you get to, the second one.
Hmm. Oh, what, you mean as in the frame?
The right-hand side frame hanger, just release that one. Don't release the one on the left.
Okay.
Trust me.
No, I'm processing what you said, so only unclip the right side.
Yeah, don't unclip the left hand.
So just go straight over to the right then.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
Bless you. And turn this round.
Did you? No, hang on. Did you do the clip?
Not yet, I was just positioning. So,
Yeah, go do the clip.
now spin the globe.
No, you turn it first.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I get confused. Yeah, that's right. Ah, because look, that one rolled. The other one was square and it didn't
Gotcha.
roll.
Okay. So now go
Right,
back over to the
okay,
other side. And unclip.
Yes.
And unclip. Oh.
Right, seesaw. Cool.
So, okay.
Okay.
I don't understand how we seesaw this.
So, the thing with the fruit, I think it's like a melon, was not big enough, was it? We needed something bigger. Like the globe. That globe needs to end up on that sword. So...
Okay.
I think if you can roll the globe onto the floor. Whoever's in here is just watching the curtain like...
Can roll?
Okay, perfect.
Right, okay, so then
Now...
we go back over.
Yes.
And go up here. And then we
And...
turn it 180?
Yes, and then rock it.
Yeah. Gasp!
So now you do what you did before, and it's bigger now.
That was incredibly elaborate. So.
It was.
Whee! Oh. Oh, shot! Shot! My medicine! Ah! Oh, bloody hell, right.
I don't think that's the recommended dose.
There. The minister... look, this dialogue, I feel they could have said he took his medicine. Just a lot of it.
Yeah, I think he's
Oh,
gonna
there
die.
you go. I think maybe he even took too much medicine. Such a greedy man. Huh? He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that? Oh, cut the guy some slack. And by the guy, he means cut yourself some slack. There, see?
Oh. Oh no. Hey, averted! Lex was saying in the chat, is it okay for him to suggest things? Unfortunately, we were both so in the source that we didn't notice.
Oh, got you.
I'm so
No,
sorry.
absolutely no. If you've got any suggestions, please feel free. But we were sort of so in the moment there.
Really?
But right.
The chat did it.
Whew, that was a lot of work. Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson. Huh? He greatly underestimated his dependence on the medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything. I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present.
Today is a gift. How not dead you are looking, Minister.
And so the Justice Minister is now back to life. But the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. That rhymed. And apparently, our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows.
You get that the whole time?
Look, detective! He was sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wants to be executed.
But there was no evidence. All they had was his own confession.
Not enough in the United States.
But it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective.
You're a criminal, a detective. Can't
Stay back! I told you I don't want anybody coming near me.
touch my stash. My mustache.
Mr. Minister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight.
What?
So please, just give me a little more time.
I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped.
Oh.
Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment.
Oh no, wait, I just got another call saying Inspector Cavalier tripped him up.
When he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out. Tonight.
We're running out tonight. No! Cockney silence.
But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty.
Gasp.
So why sign the order all of a sudden?
Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it. Not to get into politics, this is sounding a little bit too like real life now, if you can figure out the character I'm basing this on.
I can't. Oh.
Lynn. Oh, sorry. Lynn looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister.
Second murder of the night.
I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal.
Cecil, there you are.
It sounds like the minister is being very stubborn.
Wait, how can you hear me? How can she hear you?
Wizard powers.
That's not something she's supposed to be able to do. She's not supposed to talk to you unless you're actually, you know what, whatever.
That's right. He is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all.
And after all that work you went through.
Don't forget, though, Inspector Jowd had a slightly different connection to me, though. In the previous chapters, when we were trying to escape prison. I didn't have...
yeah.
Yeah, it was a slightly different connection, so it might be something to do with that.
Maybe.
Sorry, did you say this line?
I did.
The minister... the minister has to have the execution order carried out tonight. And he has a very good reason for it.
Good reason?
He killed 3 people, dude. Are we not keeping up?
I told Lynn about what I had learned about the kidnapping.
Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter?
Apparently.
Oh my goodness. But still, he's a bum hat. That's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution.
Why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister, then?
Oh man, I hate to do that to him.
Oh, by the way, do you think you could carry me?
Alright, sure. Not very handy, is it, not having no legs?
Where are you?
In the globe.
Oh, you're in the sword. I sword or the globe, I can't remember. It's very strange. What is happening?
Evening, Matty Boo. Not to worry at all, but thank you very much for letting us know. Really appreciate it. So.
Oh, before Matty Boo disappears, I want you to know that my mother was in your hometown last weekend just gone, and she said, and I quote, "I forgot how vertical that city." Harping back to our Brighton chat of before.
The sword and globe combo is heavy.
That's combo. And I'm in here too, don't forget.
We should lose some weight. I guess that means a single soul is heavier than the whole world.
That is far too deep for this conversation.
Shut the fuck up is what she needs to do. The London Philomena cunt.
Maybe I'll use this thing to persuade the minister to change his mind.
Good luck with that.
Can you swing the sword? Are you going to fly off or?
Gasp! What are you doing with that globe? Crack me in the head with it?
Oh, this? Oh, pay no attention to this.
It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it.
I really want to see someone cosplaying Lynn with a globe on a sword and just refusing to explain it to anyone.
By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question, were you talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right?
damn right, Matty Boo, it is diagonal. Apparently, she was like, lovely restaurant, which was at the bottom of a hill, which was great. But then I was like, good going for not coming back. And she's like, got back to the hotel. Dog, I'm not kidding, slept for like 12 hours. Dog was like, man, think about it.
Are you talking about me? No, there is no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream. Don't you remember me?
Wait, you?
My dream is talking to me. My dream is talking to me. So now I'm a dream, eh?
Why can people suddenly hear him? I'm confused. They couldn't hear him before.
Because like Super Saiyans, he's advanced to a new level.
Oh.
Mr. Minister. We know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she?
Gasp!
If the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again.
Medicine, take the fucking medicine. Oh my god, take them fucking.
I mean, he downed the whole bottle. There isn't any more.
Yeah, oh my god.
Oh, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. If he isn't executed tonight, my daughter, my Amelie.
But what if that execution is the right thing to do?
Ah! Come on, Lynn. If you keep pressing him like that, he's going to die again.
What can I do then?
Trick time.
Someone doesn't die.
We have to do something about the kidnapping. Until we do, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping. In the only way I know how.
Murder?
I was going to say it's telephone, but do we just try and talk to him?
Oh, see you. Oh, God. Yeah, really, because he was brilliantly useful last time we talked to him.
We meet again, Mr. Minister. What? I've never seen you before. In any case, I'm a very busy man. If you're a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake.
Wait, sorry, he said he'd never seen him before.
Yeah.
That would explain why he was talking about himself in the third person, because he's not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
You noticed that?
It's
weird. Put that in the weird ship file.
I'm not.
Or the WSF.
I'm not a dream.
Wait, what are you doing here? I'm losing my thread on this terribly, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I had it down, but I'm confused now.
Looks like it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy.
I think you're right, stubborn Justice Minister. Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head! That's a great line of dialogue.
Also, I need to tell myself that line of dialogue all the time without stopping. Anyone who suffers from anxiety or depression, read this line to yourself. Stop speaking ill of yourself inside your own head, otherwise you'll be like this guy. It's a mood, and I'm like, yeah. What are the ghost rules? How do ghosts? That's a good question. So I thought I had the ghost rules down, Jeremy, and it was. If someone dies and it's within a certain period of time, you can go into their core and talk to them once they're conscious.
Correct.
And once you've done that, and if you save their life, you can go into again and talk to them.
But they may not remember any of their final moments, if you will. Like they might have like brain fog, if you will.
They do, don't they? But then in the last couple of chapters, no, literally just in this chapter, it seems like people can hear you talking your ghost form, even if you're not inside their core. And at the moment, we are in Dude's core, right? And Lynn is there. And I've never seen someone else move into that.
But don't forget, though, in the last chapter, when we were helping Jowd, he could talk to us from a distance because we were leading him and such. And there were instances where we weren't in his core.
No, we weren't talking to him. Remember, we were activating things.
I'm sure there was a moment when we weren't in his core, though.
No, we weren't in this core, but we were like able to use R1 or something to call him.
Okay.
We weren't actually being like, "Hey, Jowd, over here." I think we were doing something. Like we could feel if we were in something, and we could send like a pulse out, and he could feel it. So yeah, that was unusual for him. But I don't think he can hear us talking. I really don't.
Okay.
And now I'm like, I don't. Yeah.
Have the rules just been bent a little bit, like subtly?
Changing and no one's noticed.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help as well that this guy apparently had someone else in his head while we were doing that, who really didn't like him that much. But now we're back in his wife's body while he's alive. He's not talking like that, unless this was just like a way to represent his self-loathing. I don't know.
Okay, well now your core is a different colour, so...
Okay.
There's something fishy about this kidnapping thing.
Fishy?
I mean, I prefer chicken, but I mean, the demand is to carry out an execution that was already set to be carried out. It's just like the minister said, there's no need for such a kidnapping. That's what I said, right? It's afterwards.
You might be
You
right.
didn't know it was you.
You! Thank you, validating game character! I never learned the rules of Ghost, and now I'm too afraid to ask. I never learned the rules of Ghost, and now I'm dead.
Are you talking to somebody again? He's saying that to Lynn. No, there is no such thing. No such thing. I'm a realist. I'll never believe in them. Not in the existence of ghosts, not in this escape from prison, and not in this kidnapping. This realist is running away from several very real facts. Again, there's a strong parallel to something I referenced a few minutes ago, but I won't say it.
I don't know who you're referring to, unfortunately.
Probably for the best.
Too.
Anyway, let me try and find out more about this kidnapping. After all, I know where the kidnappers are.
Oh, phone line.
Oh, that's right, you got their telephone number.
I think I'll go see what these kidnappers look like.
You're already dead, but cool. So I guess now we're not in the past, we can use the phone.
Oh, I can't avoid him, apparently. Alright.
That's right. Can you go into him and then go out? Oh, right.
We meet
That's
again,
bad.
Mr. Minister. Oh, we've got the same dialogue again.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Oh, evening, Anthony, please. Hope you're doing well. Welcome.
Yo, thanks for the name.
Yeah, so we've got the same dialogue as a few minutes ago by the look of it. So I'm just going to skip through that. Okay.
Yep. And into the phone.
Oh, my word.
Wait.
Okay. Cancel. We're going to have to go around to get to the phone.
Yeah,
No.
there we go.
Okay, there we go. So we are going
Now.
to YMT 2369.
You're listening to YMT 2369.
You're listening to
Oh,
YMT 2369. Playing the oldest tunes.
Yeah, we can. We do it. I'm sorry, we can't help it.
I really should
That is
pay.
quite funny.
Sorry.
Bayholder makes a good point, which is that he goes and does the same dialogue, saying that he's never seen it before. So does he forget every time?
Yeah, good point. Yeah. I really should pay the kidnappers' hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first.
I can't believe that we're just 147-1ing the kidnappers. Does nobody know anything about how to caller ID, folks? Come on!
Or for any potential American viewers out there, calling collect, if you will, in some cases. Having like caller ID and such.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Sorry, call collect is a reverse charge call.
Star 69, I think, in America.
Which one? Sorry.
I think it might be Star. I think in America it's Star 69.
Yeah, it's when you can sort of ring a number to find out the number that called you. So star 69, good shout.
Star 69 is last call return, which is calls the last number that rang you in Canada and the United States. But in the UK, it's 1471. Anyway.
So,
but pay for the whole ticket, but you're really...
But I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble. So I guess
Wait.
I'm in this for a little while longer.
He's talking about Camila, right? Because oh no, he's talking about Amelie now.
Amelie, the young girl who's the daughter of the Justice Minister and the lady in the posh flat.
Yes, it's just that before he called Camila the little lady. I think that's the whole chapter.
And that's that
quite
chapter.
A short one.
So we've now done 11:41 p.m. to 12:10 a.m. We're now technically into the next day.
Good. I thought we only had till midnight.
I guess it's...
Break all the frickin' ghost rules.
I'm gonna guess we got to like 7 a.m. or something.
Maybe it's dawn. I guess maybe some places would have the next day as being dawn.
Should we continue on, or would you like to take a couple of minutes break, Claire?
It's break because look what just arrived.
Look what just arrived, did you just say?
Hang on, I don't think you're in the shot.
There we go. Evening, Keith.
Hello.
All right, folks, well, what we're going to do then is we're going to take a couple of minutes break, as it were. So it's 2041 here in the UK. Let's say we'll be back 2046, Claire. Does that work for you?
Sounds great.
2046, folks. We will be right back. And we are back live. Oh, Discord is not displaying properly. There we go. That's better. You can blame me for that, folks. So, folks, we are back, and you know what? I think we're in a good string here. I enjoyed that chapter. It was kind of a good way just to get things going, get the brain moving and such. The brain waves. I gotta say the brain juices, but I don't like that phrase, so I'll retract that. So, let us continue, because we are now on chapter 11 of Ghost Trick.
Apologies for being late. My husband just came home and he wanted to show me a really cool project he's been doing at work, and I actually had to be like, hey, I really want to.
Right then, with that in mind, and the jealousy that's in my brain, let us now advance to chapter 11.
I'll tell you about it later. It's really cool.
Chapter 11, 12:10 a.m.
Why am I not dead?
The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand... the kidnappers demand? The execution of the death row prisoner, Jowd, to be carried out tonight. Lind says the execution, is a mistake. And I believe her.
And we know that because we saw it. It was a mistake.
Yep. And I'm so paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction.
He said, and so. And so I'm paying. I just want to be like, I'm so going there.
So you just said what took you so long, and now... right, I haven't done this accent for a few weeks, so... I've got to do the line of dialogue that will inspire me to get the voice. Hey, she! Your instinct was right, beauty, my dear! They had that restaurant surrounded! It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap!
So small. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself.
Ouch! That hurts, beauty! But that's okay. That's what I love about you. Is the child in that suitcase?
That's what I was thinking. Did that play a song?
That sounded like Happy Birthday.
It didn't it? Here, be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please.
Yes. Always keep a smile on the lady's face. Right, my dear? There. See that beauty? He said she. See? Now, there is a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. See?
Has she smiled yet? Oh, kind of. Here, yeah. A Roy smile. Right on, Roy. So she is in that box. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty.
All right, I'll dream of you until you return, see?
I'm gonna report you to HR. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I can't look inside, best of all.
Comment in the chat. Okay, I don't want to sound like a bigot, but why are they blue? I'm gonna say that they're the same species as Whis from Dragon Ball Super.
Is that the guy with no?
It's not Beerus who's like the cat god of destruction.
Beerus is purple. I'm thinking
Yeah.
of the Kai dude.
Yeah. It's like the Supreme Kais and whatnot.
Blue characters, haven't they?
Yeah.
What other blue
There was
characters?
Whis, who's the one from Super. There was
No.
Kaioshin, who were then fused with I forget his name, but fused with someone in Dragon Ball Z.
Was it?
The big
Wiz
tall
is an
guy.
angel. Apparently, Wiz is an angel. Says someone in the chat here. I mean in this game, Jer. Wasn't there another blue person in this game?
Oh, yeah, the sniper and the dude at the start.
Snipers were blue. That's interesting.
The assassins.
I don't know why. Because everyone who's been an assassin of some kind, part of me thinks they're meant to be from a different country, but that's incredibly racially insensitive. But I'm also like, I mean, it may be true in the thingy of the game. I honestly do not. You don't know why they're blue.
No idea, and I just tried to think of an anime reference because it was my comfort defense. So that's.
Have you seen that, by the way, Jeremy? Have you seen that comic with the man holding a baby? He's like, I have a son. He is very cute. And then the wife's like, what shall we call him? And he looks behind him. He's like, And behind him is just like Luffy and Goku. And he's like, There's all these like shonen anime characters. He's like, so hard to choose. Oh my god, you can't just ask someone why they're blue.
Right.
Let's have aren't you blue? Sorry.
So now I'm gonna get back into character now. Hey, she. I will, beauty. I was just taking a little breather. It's such a horrid voice as well, but it's perfect for this little character.
It looks tiring.
All right, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you.
Maybe I won't.
Oh, he's dropping off. Beauty. It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. And something else is bothering me too. I've had a really bad thought, and I'm going to say it out loud now. Do you think the Justice Minister's daughter is going to die because she's stuck in that trunk?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past this game.
Yeah. Alright, let's carry on.
Bayholder says, I like how the voice goes between Bugsy Malone and Peter Griffin.
See, there you go! Perfect! That's what I was going for. I don't think I've ever... I've been found out! I don't think I've ever been to this room before. But something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before.
And you know what it is, don't you? It's the flipping basement room in the chip. With the stupid Rube Goldberg machine that shot Lynn with a freaking gun.
Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is.
It's also what diamond mining is.
I was going to say, sure, Sissel, sure. The dirty trick... Go on, sorry. Go. The dirty tricks those without powers of... Try again. Take 3. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it?
Where are we?
Now
We're on
then,
the phone, aren't we?
time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing. Before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty.
Should we see if she's dead?
Let's. Okay, so we're gonna take bets on this, or
I'm going to bet that's still alive currently. Can we do the thing to the right without moving them?
whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I get the urge to send something flying with it. Oh, okay.
Well, there are no mice around, so we can't do that.
These ghost tricks are kind of addictive. Okay,
Can we
so
turn to the right if we don't move? You can do that, right? We can move even though we don't move. We can pan the screen, yeah?
True, but I can't go over to it, though, to actually investigate.
Or you can't do it while you're in ghost trick mode.
No. So how do I get across? What, up here? Oh, it said swing on one of them, so... okay, I think I might have figured it out. I think. So I reckon I need to make this burn brighter. So it burns the rope.
Yeah.
And then if it gives me a chance...
Dun 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 dun.
And then I need to swing on this to get over... Oh, wrong button. To get over to this. To then swing to this. Won't let me. Oh, I'm attached to it. Even better.
Huh?
And I'll go to here. 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 Shade.
She's dead. Right?
We can't
Not.
we can't see.
We can't see inside.
No, we can't.
We could see through a giant chicken leg. How can we not see through a trunk?
We saw through a whole giant chicken.
Giant chicken. Oh.
I can't reach my destination from here. Okay.
Can we go over to the right a bit more? Ooh, what happens if you move it?
That was very
That
anticlimactic.
seemed yeah, it was.
This is one of those things you light with fire, isn't it? As long as there's light in the room, is something like this really necessary? But if something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I knew you were a pyromaniac, Cecil, all along.
He's starting to, like, just lose himself to being like, I just want to be a agent of chaos.
I need another core to reach the trunk and open it. I wonder if I can create a new core.
I think we have to do something with those Matryoshka dolls.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, no. If we rock the thing, maybe the mantle pop. Hey, maybe not.
This shelf is suspended by very thin cords. They look like they're about to break. I bet it'd be quite a spectacle if it fell. If something can break it, it makes me want to break it.
Burn it. Burn it. We need to set that candle on fire somehow.
So, I think... Let's have a look. One of these, I think, said swing. Did it? Maybe not. I'm there again now, am I? No, I'm not. Oh, hang on. What's that down there?
It's a doll?
I meant right down at the bottom there. But like...
Oh, it's one of those spinny wonky things that goes up and down.
Yeah, the Catherine wheel thingy. So... Curses! Right. Can I get to this? Ooh, spin faster.
So we fly off.
Ball! Ball!
Oh! Ooh, maybe we can roll the ball.
Not spin faster?
Oh, it only does it for a short period of time.
Sorry, trying to time this is very difficult. Okay, so. Right, there we go. And then I can launch the ball across. Oh, but I didn't get in the ball.
No, that's okay, because you can get from the ball into the crate, right? And then, wait, you can get from the crate into the ball, and maybe you can roll the ball? I don't know.
I hope.
I don't know, we couldn't roll it before, so...
Okay, and then into the blind, lower, across, you. I'm in the ball.
Right, we can't do anything.
Balance toy, I can spin
What
it.
happened if you spin it?
Oh, I've
jumping
unlocked.
ball, guys.
Oh, is that like a shortcut? That's useful. Okay, I couldn't do
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
during that.
Oh, okay. What's the thing to the left?
Just to check.
That doll?
No, it's not giving me a chance to do anything. Okay.
We'll figure it out. What's to the left then?
Party popper! It's got fire! There's a cake box. And more party poppers!
It doesn't have fire, it's something we can fire.
Yeah.
Like, as in, fire it. Fire! Oh, we went up.
Yeah, just my imagination.
So can we get a flame onto that party popper?
Just my imagination? That's all he has to say? What an amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. The question is, how can I use it to my advantage?
What happens if you activate the spinny thing now? There's a thing going on.
Good shout. I'm gonna have to go all the way back over here.
Why? No, not that. The spinny toy.
Oh, the toy you meant?
The thing on the ground that is spinny.
Okay, let me... Sorry.
Yeah. What happens? It's now got a thing draped over it.
I see what you mean, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that's going to be important, I'm sure. I just don't know.
Okay, so that is clearly a crucial element. Do I open the other party poppers?
Might as well, we can just restart and get it.
Aha!
Oh.
So that can catch fire.
Yes. And while it's spinning, if we lift that thing up, it'll catch that string on fire.
Just my imagination! That's all he has to say? If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. But look at that streamer go spinning round and round.
Kind of
Now,
mesmerized.
how can I make use of that? Well, I can't grab onto it annoyingly, so...
I think we need to get back over to the candle.
Yeah. Oh, missed it. Nope, got it. And then have to make this burn brighter.
Give it a go. It's in the wrong position.
I need to make the thing spin faster now, don't I?
You get burning. Enjoy my rendition of 90s anime classic.
Catch fire! Catch fire! Yes, you caught fire.
Oh, baby. Right, okay, now quick, go and get the spinning thing. Go. Oh, oh!
Oh! Oh!
That's it. We need to raise the spinner.
Ah, so close. Ah! Ah, button combinations. Right, here we go.
Nay.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Whee!
Down I go.
And now, balance
Spinning.
toy!
And now the spinning. Thank you for nothing.
And then,
new,
as soon as I get the opportunity, I will go back over.
Yes, it's on fire.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's going to drop the thing. Hell yeah.
Yeah! Oh, sorry. Yeah! Just my imagination.
Sure.
Hey, she!
Hell yeah. Let's open that trunk.
Wait, what? It's Camila!
That's cool.
What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is...
The original little lady.
Is this little lady a daughter of the Justice Minister?
Maybe it's a woman daughter. I mean, we don't know who Camila's family are.
Eh.
I love how it just like folded out into a lazy boy and just reading.
That's what I was thinking. Eh.
Have you ever seen the anime Kiddie Grade?
I have, but not for a very long time.
There's a suitcase in it that's like a portal, and they use it to like transport some important diplomat, and they're like, they open the suitcase and he just walks out. It's flipping weird.
Right, you ready for some dialogue?
Let's do it. You're what's with the fun book and juice?
I don't know why that's made me laugh so much, but it has.
She was like, oh, I get kidnapped all the time. Oh, he gave them to her. That's adorable.
See? Like I said, always keeps a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well.
You're about treating me well. I'd like some bread and milk, please, because I am in fact a hedgehog.
At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. See?
Don't feed hedgehogs bread and milk. Milk is bad for them. And cat food.
Right, I hate to ask this. Did you read this character last time?
No, you did.
Oh.
You tried to do her as a Sonic character?
Oh my god, did I?
I can't remember.
Hang on. I might have to go back and find some reference material. Bear with me for a second, folks. It would have been in the demo, wouldn't it? We originally had it.
It was in the demo, yeah.
I'm
I'm sure you said the name of the character a few times, I just can't remember who it is.
Okay, let me see if I can work out something quickly. Bear with me, folks. I am going to... Right, if you can hear extra random voices and stuff, just let me know and I can change a setting, but I don't think you'll be able to hear this, so bear with me.
Like... Oh, my good time now. I'm gonna eat this bread. Hopefully no one's dead.
Oh. I'm just quickly going through the... What I'm basically doing is quickly going through the archive.
We didn't expect for Camila to turn up, folks.
Okay, got it.
What was it?
So, the lady next door is crabbier than anything else. It's kind of that voice.
What was the character you based her on?
I have no idea in hindsight. So, hey, mister. Yes, cute little lady. Oh, I've got to do this kind of scene now, have I? Right. More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask.
I'm gonna leave in a second to go and get bread and milk, so that'll be okay.
Have I been kidnapped? Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy. I know, but we just ask for a little patience. See? Don't say those awful things about this house.
What, are you attached to this house?
Hmm? This house is where I used to live.
Shock and awe!
What? What? I apologize, little lady. That sounded very Peter Griffin just then. You see? I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me.
Please forgive me.
What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here, at this girl's old house?
Sorry, 1 second. I leant out to eat some bread and I forgot. I was also
You know, you're getting into character here because your character wants bread, so you have bread in real life, you know.
I do have some bread. Don't ask me. We're just the knockers. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location.
The other party? Oh, I see.
Yeah, party. The other party. That's why the party poppers. Anyway, it's been empty for 5 years. Apparently no one ever comes here. And nobody ever comes here neither. The line's worth a damn. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? I'm just out of prison and I'm jonesing.
Oh, of course. Now, you be a good girl while I'm gone. The meeting of the minds.
What was that character's name?
I don't know if we've actually had their names yet. Hang on. No, we've not actually had their names yet, I don't think.
beauty until we find out more. But I don't
Yeah.
think he's ever been referred. Here, you just read your book and drink your juice. We don't want to hear nothing out you.
I want to go home.
You are home just 5 years ago. Not quite yet. I want my Nintendo DS.
I was going to say, very relaxed about the situation here, you know. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? Trick time!
Young to be
Oh. What?
Yeah, because she.
What in the world?
Yeah, hang on. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's go.
Huh. I have many questions. Why does the little lady have a core of the dead?
Same question.
Oh, 2 secs. There we go. When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean... she must have died sometime after that.
That's not the main thing, Cecil. The main thing is
And that also means...
she also resurrected.
somebody else must have saved her.
Unless something we did had a knock-on effect.
Hmm.
I mean, there have been other people with our powers. The lamp guy said that.
Hmm. I better ask her what happened.
Do you want me to do her, seeing as you aren't talking yourself then?
I mean, you're cool if you're having fun watching me try and do it. I don't mind.
At least it isn't like much of a to whoever the other guy was, the Terminator.
Oh,
There.
there you go. Your voice picked up there. The first time it didn't.
It's too high, I think. Even when you do a high voice, it's not too high.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile?
Sorry. I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel. Because, you know, it rhymes.
Yeah?
Missile? My name is Camilla.
Oh, hang on, I'm just going to bump your audio on my side up a tad. Bear with me.
It's hard. I'm trying to get
Oh, no,
it
you stick with what you're doing. I'm just going to bump your audio up so we can hear it. Okay.
Okay.
Try now.
I said that.
My name is Camilla.
Cool. Camilla. So it is her. I knew it.
What happened to me? What is this place?
I can hardly tell the poor little... try again. I can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead.
I can hear you, you know.
When he's in brackets like that, I think
Yeah.
he's thinking. Wait, no, she did hear him.
Yeah, right?
What? Does that mean I'm dead?
Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world.
No spoilers.
You can relax. You're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. We literally didn't hear any of what you just said, ironically. If you want to take it at a lower tone, it's fine, because we can still hear you. We can still hear you, so...
Discord does this after a certain amount of time, right?
Sorry, try again.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang up.
Oh, okay, hang on,
Discord
2
is-
secs, folks. Hang on. Before you go, Claire, let me just readjust the audio. Sorry, folks, quick pause. Let me just do this, and then let me adjust this. 2 seconds. Okay, Claire, you are clear. There we go, folks, just bear with us a second, and then we will be right back on that. Right, 2 seconds, and then, as if by magic... Da-da-da-da! There you go.
Right.
Do you want to do a quick sound check?
Yes. Is this better?
Yeah, there we go. We got you now. So I'll just,
Yeah.
I'll just
There
bump.
is something about Discord that if I have been streaming or talking for a certain amount of time, it just degrades, and hanging up and recalling seems to fix it. So,
Okay, that's cool.
sorry. I know it's not ideal for this,
No, it's just.
but,
It is what it is. What are you talking about? It's all good. So let's try again. Here you go.
and I'm high pitched anyway, so we don't need any more things cutting out. Right. Okay, here we go.
Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of.
You do? It looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers,
I need to fight them to the death. Wait.
Need to fight them to the ultimate death.
Mega death. Unilaskan mega death.
I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Oh, there we go.
Sure, go ahead, sissy.
Sissy. Right. Anybody in the chat? Which would you like first? At the moment, we'll probably default to... We'll say we'll default to about Camila. But do we have any preference for anybody still lurking about in the chat? Would you like kidnapping or about? It's probably the easy way to sum that up.
So what is
I will say, this has been quite the dramatic sort of turn of events for the story. This story so far has been really good about throwing some curveballs. This in particular is definitely one of them.
Okay, go for about Camila, Jared.
There we go, yeah, so about Camila it is. This is your old house?
Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. Now I live with Lynn and Missile.
Missile's the homeowner.
Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she?
Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero. If she ever died, I'd be so sad.
She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister?
My father is gone to the shops. He's going to be back
Claire? Gone? Maybe he passed away. You think, Sissel? You think?
He's like, but I don't know what passed away means.
No. Oh, that's you, sorry.
It's not it.
Oh, ironically, you cut out again there.
No, that's not it. My dad. He's going to die. It's all because of me.
What? What do you mean, because of me?
Not you, me.
Why would you say that?
It's called an execution. My dad is...
Oh, wait, hang on.
Detective Joe.
No way. Don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd?
There was like 12 people in this thing.
That's right.
Wait, isn't she?
Wait, hang on.
Killed her. She's back. He went to prison for murdering his child. That's how she died.
Oh my...
How did she come back?
Wait. What?
Okay, come on, keep going.
Oh my god. What in the world?
5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream.
5 years ago?
Oh, shit.
That murder case? Oh, flippin' heck.
Let's do the incident.
It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working. I was home by myself.
They're very irresponsible. How old is she? What, 10? She should not have been left home alone.
Then I had an idea. I was gonna surprise my mom. I set up that contraption.
The use of the word contraption in this context.
It's so Japanese, isn't it? It's like saying, that person was there on that day.
Oh, I'm home, Camila. Why is it dark?
Because of the murder machine. How are you? Oh.
It was happy birthday to you. Oh, wait.
Machine.
Oh my god.
her mother was shot because of her. Why is she dead though?
Oh my god.
No.
What was that noise?
It was the sound of sorrow.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is a little ridiculous.
I still can't believe it happened. I can't believe the shoot my mom machine shot my mom.
What was it designed to do? Because it looked like it did the exact thing that you designed it to do.
It wasn't supposed to work like that.
I know that contraption. And I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message.
My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said.
Oh my god.
Wait, no.
So, he took the fall for his daughter having killed...
She's not... His daughter's not dead.
Flippin' heck.
It is a Rube Goldberg suicide machine. It's not suicide though, it's a murder machine.
Hmm.
This explains everything apart from why Camila has died.
Yeah.
My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it.
That I don't understand.
But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault.
Oh, did she kill herself?
My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it.
You can't just forget something like that. This is all so unbelievably tragic. Okay, well, let's get to the present day then, I guess.
Now I'm smiling because I didn't know what order you were going to do these things in, so now I'm happy.
Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight.
I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right?
Yeah.
Oops, say that again, sorry?
Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park.
What park?
Temsic Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive.
I should point out again that Temsic is Kismet backwards. That can't be a coincidence. This can't be.
Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you?
Yeah, Lynn always said. I don't like that park. Scary things happen there.
Temsic Park.
What am I gonna do? Lynn's gonna be mad.
She is? How come?
'Cause I left it there.
The box.
The music box in the park.
That's right! The music box!
That music box was hidden in the apartment.
We discovered it in the roof back in the demo episode.
I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage.
That's what I call too big of a whiskey.
Guess where it was?
I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know.
I can hear the quiet bit.
You know. You don't have to humor me.
Oops. So, what happened to the music box?
I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened.
Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh?
I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park.
You did well. So the music box is in the park. I better let Lynn know. Oh, who is this? I'm gonna assume that's Camila.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
Oh, so
No, you.
very right. Oops. We had a 50-50. We had a 50-50 chance. Oh, right. So, I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter.
Your accent is the worst one to have to continually say little lady, because you don't seem to want to do the glottal stop, so it's like every T is pronounced. It's so funny. Anyway, continue.
I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped.
You gonna tell me why I was kidnapped?
Sissel, stop thinking.
Why was I kidnapped? I want to know.
Yeah, why was she kidnapped? I have
Oops.
questions.
Just have that be an image. Oops.
Yeah, that can be the thumbnail. Just that and put the words over it like 5 times. Seriously though, good question. Why was she kidnapped?
Yeah.
Because she's the wrong person.
Because they think she is the Justice Minister's daughter, but she's actually Detective Jowd's daughter, but the Justice Minister's daughter is currently sick in bed in the apartment with the really posh lady with the wine.
But the question is, why do they think she's the Justice Minister's daughter?
I guess because she lives in the same apartment block as the other girl.
She does live in the state. That might have been a mistake.
Hmm. Like, just saw a young lady and just, you know, for want of a better phrase, nabbed her.
Goes into the bag. Right, continue. We still don't know how she died, though.
Hmm. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we'd better stop talking. It's too dangerous.
Tiffy, you're not gonna talk to me anymore?
I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. I'm going to rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright?
Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget you promised, Tiffy.
Update the phone book.
Phone book.
Okay.
What took you so long?
See? I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late, and all the shops are closed.
We're leaving this place right now.
What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? Wait, thought.
Yeah.
So, they were at the restaurant, and they had a really large suitcase with them in the restaurant.
What, you think Camila was with them the whole time?
So Camila's been with them the whole time, seemingly. Because it was really heavy.
She never made it to the restaurant, so they must have kidnapped her before they went.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Who do you think he is?
One of the sniper dudes, the assassins?
We killed both of those guys.
Unless it's like another third party that hasn't been revealed yet. Like, is it one of the cops?
Maybe. One of those millions of cops. Alright, sorry, continue.
If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here?
Yes, and he's the one who chose this location.
Humph! I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal.
Be quiet.
Gasp!
It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong.
All right, as you wish, beauty.
I feel it. I sense something here, in this here room. Cecil just like twangs her flipping shoelaces or something.
Okay, who do you reckon this is? Is this me?
I think it's going to be Beauty.
Okay.
Is someone there? Can you hear me?
Is she talking to me?
Oh my god, she's so pretty.
I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die.
Ooh.
So she's gonna be a bit like the snipers we have to avoid. We can't get too close to her. Yeah, okay. Remember that.
It's very difficult to make remember that and that accent sound very tough.
Remember.
Alright, we're leaving.
Are you just gonna flat pack her away then, or?
Oh, they can't really hear her.
Pardon me, little lady.
Transformers noise. Oh no, her book!
So now she's currently being just dropped on her head based on how she went back in the box.
Like, she survived whatever killed her the first time. She's probably going to be alright. Where are we?
In the book.
Apparently so.
All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. The sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the power of the dead?
One of them knows.
Hmm.
Did we just do another chapter? Is that a whole chapter?
That's another
Oh my God,
chapter. We're now at 12:25 AM apparently. Oh, nice illustration. Alright, well Claire, I will leave this for you to decide. Do you want to try and do one more chapter, or are we going to call it there? Oh, say that again, sorry?
I want to do another one.
Let's do one more then. At least one more, because it might just be like another 5 minutes for all we know.
I don't know. I feel like these two last chapters have been a bit of a breather. Do you know what I mean? Because we had some. That escape from the prison chapter was intense.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That was actually quite nice. We didn't need any help to get through that chapter at all.
Indeed. So what I'm going to do, just going to go back to the main menu. Partly because then I want to see flashing screen warning. Confirmed, we are now at 12:25 AM. I like this as like a little, you know, screen just to kind of easily see and such. So, let's do it. Let's move on to chapter 12.
See, I think that was chapter 12. I think we're about to start chapter. Oh my god!
Chapter 12, 12:25 AM.
It's completely out of sync with what's going on. Because it says at the top, chapter 12 walkthrough,
So
and then the title says chapter 13.
Oh, I'm with you, because I think what it is saying is that the next bit is that you are up to chapter 12 as opposed to you have done chapter 12. That's how I'm reading it.
Definitely chapter 12. It's just for some reason the title says chapter 13. I do not know why.
Oh, what, and the thing
Anyway.
you're referring to, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit of a shonky website.
It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camila, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Ring, 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 phone call. If I told Lynn what I'd found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted,
I told her.
that the kidnappers had been holed up in Camila's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone?
It didn't have if at the start. It just was him saying, I told her. Jeremy.
Huh?
Jeremy. It didn't have if at the start. It was just him saying, I told her about all those things.
Oh, my bad, folks. Sorry.
Unfortunately, all the way through, you were voting it like a question. I was like, oh, it's just getting worse.
My bad, everyone. Sorry.
Know.
I wanted it to be a question, apparently. So, anyway.
Yeah, continue.
So.
But Camila, Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old justice minister.
I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
Poor girl kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. That's pretty rough, actually. It's just too much.
Fair. It's a cruel twist of fate. I agree.
Also, I'm dead. Did I forget to tell you? Not to like try and focus down a bit more, but let's talk about me.
And then there are those other twists too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout.
Because he told them to.
There's no way it could be just coincidence.
And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it.
I guess we don't have to be in the core, maybe, because I don't know I think we're in the phone right now.
Alright. It's been at least an hour since I've done this voice. I told you before, detective! I want you to stand back!
Lisa, put them on.
Who cares about distance at a time like this?
COVID-19 is a very real concern!
You literally read my mind. Literally read my mind with that.
For sake, young lady.
Look, Mr. Minister, I will punch this desk again. It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
Oh, in that case, I don't care.
Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
You would have heard it too.
How can I believe you? I am a realist.
Please, if you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and have your wife not answer the phone.
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
You just have to do those numbers in front of your number that mean that she can't 1471.
She won't?
It's complicated.
As an aside, I used to have an employer who I used to have to use my phone to contact him, and every time I did, I had to very carefully put 141 in front of my number, so he wouldn't have my number, because I knew as soon as he had my number, he would just call me all the time. Not in a creepy way, but in a kind of, he would just use my number. Lucia, Fred.
Hey, Freddie, how's it going?
Hey, bub.
So, right.
My dog is going. I was trying to get into the room, and it's the creepiest thing you've ever seen. It's this weird toes nose snake trying to get in.
Oh,
anyway, continue, sorry.
Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
Death was also complicated.
I mean, but if she don't answer... Hang on, I forgot what accent I'm doing. If she don't answer...
No, that's the West Country one.
No.
She don't answer...
Think Cockney London.
Trying, sorry.
Doesn't that mean everything's normal?
Fucking hell, hang on. Well, it all mixed up in my brain.
Think Bianca from EastEnders, and then it's not that.
Yeah,
hang on, your voice went. Try again. Hang on, we're gonna do a quick pause, Claire. I think you need to do your reset because you're going again. Hang on, let me just quickly adjust something. Okay, do your thing, Claire, and then I'll get you back on in just a few moments. Sorry, folks. Just basically, it's sort of Discord randomness as it works. That's how Claire is connecting to the call. So we have to, as you've seen a couple of times though, we sort of have to just do this, hit the reset button, as it were, and then all should be well in a few moments' time.
I'm back.
Oh, your video is not back though, Claire. I can tell you that much.
Sorry, you can't. Hang on, I'll turn on the camera. Turn it back on again. How about now?
Not yet.
I don't know what else to do, Jeremy. It's all on my screen. Right, turn it off.
Okay.
I'm turning it back on.
Lucha Freddy's just going, Ricky! But not that one. I mean, Lucha Freddy put it so if you're watching AEW, I just imagine every time Juice Robinson shouts Ricky, I just think of EastEnders. Literally, not even joking. If you know what I'm talking about, folks, just Google it. You'll find it.
I can see
I can't see you, Claire. I just currently see your avatar, as it were. And your voice is going as well, again. Okay, right. Claire has just gone out again for a second, so we should just continue like this for a few more moments before we continue, as it were. But yeah, folks, so I suppose the plan for the rest of the evening then, when it comes to this stream, is going to be, we will get to the end of this chapter, and we'll talk about it more in detail at the end of the stream, but then Claire is going away for a week or two, as it were, so I've got a few other plans in mind when it comes to some streams over the next couple of weeks, on Friday specifically. I've still got a few more other things in mind as well for potential other days. But yes, so this will probably be our last stream. In some ways, I'll say annoyingly, from the sense that we're not that far from the end, I think, but at the same time, it'll be like a nice little teaser. It's like when there has to be a week's break or something before you get like the continuation of an episode with a brutal cliffhanger, because I am fully expecting there is going to be a brutal cliffhanger before we are done tonight.
Hello?
Hello, I still can't see you.
I ain't got my camera on this time.
That would make sense.
Try turning it on then. If it doesn't work, we're sticking with voice, mate, because I don't know what else to do.
Okay, that's cool. We'll stick with this then for now then.
Okay.
What I will do
to save my bandwidth.
What I will do then is let me adjust a few more things.
You for your patience, everyone.
Right, you might see some random stuff appearing on screen, folks. Just bear with me for a sec. That's the one. Right. So, there we go. Now I'm going to cut back to the game screen. And then... Oh, there's double me there. That's interesting. So, let's change that. So, there we go. Right, now, bear with me again, folks, while I just find a few bits and bobs. So, let's remove that. And then, if I've got my thinking correct... There we go.
There we go.
Oh, I've got a bit of an echo on my side now, randomly, but there we go. So, there we go. Claire, can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool. I'll keep...
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you alright. I'll just probably adjust the audio as I go along as needed and such. But for now, we shall stick with this. A more old school format, as it were, for us.
I'm sorry. My computer is very old. Jeremy's computer is running pretty much everything to do with the stream, apart from my call, which my computer can't handle. The irony.
We'll work it. We'll figure it out.
I've turned off my camera, and I've gone and poked the Discord settings, so hopefully we'll get through it. Dang it.
We'll work it out. It's all good though. It's all good. But for now though, oh, screen went dark. Oh, what button did I just click? All right. Oh, we can go back through dialogue apparently.
Which games let you do that?
Okay, cool. Well, I've only just randomly found that out now, so there you go. Anyway, so this was your line of dialogue. So please channel, but don't channel Bianca.
I was having trouble not slipping into like Gloucester, Bristol. If you don't know, my God, Jeremy, it's happening again. This is a sentence that works so much better in West Country.
So say something else to lead into it, like when I do.
Wait, hang on. I need to think about my aunt. If you don't answer, then that means everything's normal. There you go.
There you go.
Felt slightly more North London than it was before.
It doesn't prove it! And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed! What difference does it make that it's not my daughter?
In fairness, I thought he was going to be like, oh, if it's not my daughter, I don't care. So, you know, fair play.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, who's talking now? Oh, I bet it's Caminela.
Oh my God, alright.
Let's just say it normally so you can save your voice.
Alright, hang on. I'm going to take a quick... The way I'm going to quickly do this is just take a quick picture on my phone so I can then refer back to the dialogue once we figured out who it is. So... Gasp! Oh my God, it is as well. Alright. So... right, give me a chance. Hang on. Woo-wee! That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister! Quite a pickle! Miss me, baby? Ooh, yeah! Dig it!
Inspector Cabanagler.
Strut muster.
Oh god, this guy kills me. There's no need for half the shit he does.
Ooh, yeah, I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister.
Lucia Freddy says you need more Slim Jims.
Snap into a Slim Jim, dig it!
Oh my god, look at this guy.
This is,
Cracks
yeah,
me
I
up.
can do that. I can relate.
Yeah, the escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is.
What's going on right now?
Oh my days. Okay, hang on.
Oh wait, I can do this one.
Are you sure?
Those are some fearsome hats.
Detective Jowd! Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I tried.
Gasp.
I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry.
You or me?
Lynn,
Oh, you're doing it. All right, cool.
do it. Lynn, please don't apologize to me.
The beautiful love between a teacher and a student. It brings a tear to my eye.
Restraining order to my hand.
Trick time.
Okay. This is
Oh-
the most people
oh
I've
my
ever seen in one
word.
scene. A lot of things going on here.
You know, didn't you, Inspector Cabanagler, that the execution was tonight?
You tree options.
I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. Yeah.
And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. It was his murderous little slut of a daughter.
Ha ha! Oh, come on now, baby. Oh, yeah, I know. No.
I know no such thing.
I know no such thing.
Huh?
I know two things to be true, and only two things.
What two things does Macho Man Randy Savage believe to be true?
Oh, yeah, one. He was given the death penalty, oh yeah. And two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby?
If that's the case, why did you bring him here?
It is somewhat cruel.
Whatever do you mean, young lady?
He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison?
Good question.
I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? Your own selfish reasons. So were all those rumours about you true?
Oh, we're diving into something deep now.
The only thing,
This is the coat thing from the previous. Do you remember the coat thing?
the only thing you care about is a spotless record.
Mhm.
Is that more important to you than saving a friend?
Oh.
Yeah, everybody has certain principles that they can't go back on, including me. You will understand that someday, baby, oh yeah.
Oh, who the heck is
Um,
that? Is that going to be Jowd?
Probably Jowd. That's not man. Maybe not.
Yep.
Yeah, called it.
But Detective Jowd!
Do you want me to take over for a sec?
No, sorry.
But Detective Jowd!
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you take over.
Okay.
General, I I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be.
It's a shame I haven't got my camera on because I'm doing this like this.
Oh, Cockney silence.
He's like, I haven't said anything for a while. Oh, we can trick.
Oh, I'm here now. Okay. Oh my word.
Right. So how far can we get over to the right? Maybe talk to Jowd. We get to Jowd?
Yes, I can.
Let's get into his brain. I'll be him this time.
Okay.
So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. Every time I do this guy's voice, it's different. I heard something happened. Something about a kidnapping.
Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter.
That's terrible. What's their demand?
They're the carrying out of your execution tonight.
Ah! I had no idea I was so hated. What the fuck did my voice do? But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die, and it's all over. Very simple.
It's not that simple.
Why not?
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped.
Oh yeah, good point.
It's Camila.
What? Camila?
I checked it out for myself. I'm positive.
No! Can't be!
And by the way, Camila told me something interesting.
I think everybody who's being talked to by Sissel just like gets this spaced out look on their face. And right now, Lynn and Jowd, they're like with their eyes slowly going in different directions. I guess time probably stopped.
Yeah, fair.
Sorry.
She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camila herself.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And then, when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camila won't have to suffer anymore after tonight.
For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things.
Ugh.
You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering.
It's like 10.
Yeah, right. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease
It's yours.
is
Sorry,
yours.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Is it true? What Camila said?
You are.
Why don't you tell us what you know? Oh, here we go. Which one do you want to go with first then, Claire?
Powers.
Powers? You got it.
Yeah. If I'm cutting out again, we're just gonna try and get to the end.
That's cool.
It's been 5 years since then. I've stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. It's what I convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before.
The powers of the dead, right?
That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. Someone else killed her. If that's the case, clears up all the mysteries.
Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers.
Is someone there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. I'm gonna say this again. Boy. That's you.
The kidnappers who abducted Camila knew about those powers.
think they made a mistake. I think they meant to abduct her. I just can't work out why.
Sorry?
This is no ordinary. I said I don't think they made a mistake. I think they meant to abduct Camila. I just don't know why. This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was.
Detective Jowd.
There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die?
Rude! I mean, also brutal, but true.
Alright, let's get the info then.
To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife, Alma's birthday. We came home from work, and she went in first.
Bang!
Bang. Someone said bang really loud, and it gave her a heart attack, and she died. Very sad.
Mom,
What was
Mom.
the noise? Oh no. I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there beside Alma and Camila, just the two of them.
So, the little lady's mother died right in front of her.
So horrible.
Camila told me about it. She was crying. She said that the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to, made an impossible move.
An impossible move? Oh.
It's a triple Falco. Camila is a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands, very good with weapons, very good with guns. She's a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions and guns. Did I mention she made guns? She liked to use guns, shoot guns. Anyway, there were two very strange points about that contraption.
1 second. There we go.
I'm sorry, it's hard to be loud.
The first was, of course, the firing of that gun.
Right. That was an antique gun I'd had on display for years.
So, it wasn't part of the little lady's original design.
Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday.
Well, it was surprising. And that other strange point was the movement of that Cupid.
Cupid? Oh, sorry, that's you.
That was... Sorry, most people are me in this screen.
That's why it was happy birthday, Jeremy.
Yeah.
It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around.
Right.
Oh.
Cute, but also very dangerous.
Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it. Some spooky ghost. Some spooky murder ghost.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camila from herself. I mean, next time she goes to the bathroom, she'll make a machine that cuts her own head off. Sorry. I made a small adjustment to the theme and turned myself in. It was a note saying, I done it. Signed Jowd. I swear to God, if it was, I'm gonna die.
What kind of adjustment?
The gun, of course.
The gun?
Eh?
Come to think of it.
Did he?
The gun was gone. There wasn't a gun there. The gun was gone. There was a gun gone. Gun.
There was no gun there. Just a picture hanging on the wall.
Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. Also, why was somebody recreating that contraption in the basement of the goddamn tip.
One thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. It's very bad for your health.
So that gun really did shoot Alma.
I hid the gun before I went to the police.
You hid it?
I put it in a wooden box and that plays music and oh no!
Oh my days.
I gave it to a certain detective. Oh yeah.
What? You mean?
That detective still thinks it's a music box. It's currently in a bush somewhere, right?
In a bush in a park.
Yeah.
That's what's in the box, huh?
No, just music. I got. Sorry.
Do you
I
mean
got a
it?
different murder. No, it's fine. For some reason, I just had to laugh. I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol.
Because what the fuck are goddamn ballistics tests, right? We can just make that shit up. The lands and groove don't mix. Well, a ghost did it.
We don't know what year this is. This is like the year 19XX, you know.
They've got phones, they've got lands and grooves. Put a microscope in one of those rooms. They can do ballistics testing.
And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. I stabbed her up a bit.
That's just reminded me of a book I read where a guy got murdered and then someone else came along later and was like, huh, that guy's dead. Never liked him. And then just shot him. And I'm like, seriously, what the hell, dude? Anyway.
When all was done, I turned myself in.
Well, that is a heck of a lot of info we've just had divulged there.
Yep. So what now?
Detective Gerald, is what you told us just now true?
Yes, of course.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time?
Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago.
Won't go into the details. Operation Nutri again. So
You didn't do it, Detective Gerald. And of course, little Camila didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there and I'm gonna prove it. Ricky. For Camila's sake. Or possibly her Saki.
That sounds wonderful. This guy is weird.
Thank you, Detective Gerald.
Lynn, where is that music box now?
Tamsic Park. Camila left it there.
That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up. I'm sure no one will try and stop you for any reason.
I'm literally waiting for like this pin to drop now.
Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Cecil, take care of Detective Gerald. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. Alright, go, bye, love you, bye. It was like, what the fuck?
And yet again, I say easy enough for you to say.
You didn't even try and stop her, Cabanela.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't say yeah. Ooh, what's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate.
I swear when they wrote this character, this is who they were thinking of.
A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something.
But you're in our custody. Don't forget. Yeah, back at the prison. Everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby.
Guys, I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double.
On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend.
I want to save Camila in more ways than one. That's all there is to it.
I see, my old friend. In more ways than one. Yeah, dig it. Yeah. What
Just makes
say
it like,
you, Mr. Minister?
Sorry, I cut you off there, Claire.
I'm just saying, like, the Justice Minister's like, by the way, I'm also here.
May we have your decision?
Gasp.
Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Yeah? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in?
Yeah, you're not wrong, Lucha Freddy, but you know.
I'm reminded of that bit in the first Naked Gun movie where he gets sacked. Or is it the second Naked Gun movie when he gets sacked and he pulls that thing out of a filing cabinet? He's like, oh, the missing evidence in that case. My God, he was innocent. He's like, he was there 3 years ago, Frank. Anyway, what does it matter? Just throw it in the front.
Oh, right, this voice now.
It's
The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement.
Oh, as you wish, Your Excellency. Oh, yeah, dig it.
I don't think excellency is called the Justice Minister.
Please, don't bow down to me. And especially not that low.
Well, in that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Yeah.
Say it like an American. Boy.
Would you be so kind?
Yes, sir. Me and my stupid
What the
hat
hell?
that looks like my. Oh no, he's got a fucking metal chair. Fine.
Where did he just pull that from?
No, it's Cabanela with a metal chair.
This really is a wrestling character.
The van should take about, 10 minutes. I'm guessing. Oh, yeah. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row Inmate?
I'm sorry, Claire, I cut you off during it.
Lucia Freddy says wrestlers are always prepared.
Yeah, absolutely true. Very true.
Yep. I reckon he's not actually fat. His jumper is just full of secrets.
I'm glad to see Detective Jowd. Oh, try again. I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now. But I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it'll be meaningless if Jowd or Camila dies. I've got to do something about that kidnapping. Somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here.
Joe. Alright, well, see what you
Into his brain!
Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped.
But she isn't the one. Well, hang on. I've still got Cabanela, hang on. But she isn't the one. I'm sure of it.
Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister.
Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever going to answer that phone if we call from here.
Do 141, then she won't know it's him. If we call from here, right. But a telephone works in both directions.
What are you saying?
Saying a telephone works. What I'm saying is only family members can solve a family problem.
Not true, but okay.
Hey, Mr. Ghost.
Pass the soap. Yes?
I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're not the only one who can change this situation.
Sorry, but you are. That is.
You're right. You're the only one who can change this situation. That changed the meaning entirely.
Gee, detective.
For these past 5 years, Camila is the only thing that's kept me going on my careening path towards death. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me?
Oh, what do you got all that shit that Lynn told me to do? Ah!
He's just like, oh, I'll try.
Oh, bliss, I guess.
The key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his
Daughter.
wife and daughter. But is there a way?
Right, we have to go to his wife's apartment then. I
To
think.
the telephone!
do not-
Oh, hang on. I don't want to go to him. No. Don't want to go through. No. There we go. To the telephone! Okay, Red Lady's apartment?
Lady Red's apartment.
Oh, sorry, yes, correct. Lady Red.
We're all just like tapping out at this point.
Through the telephone superhighway!
Anyway, yeah.
Ring, 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 ring. Phone call, phone call. Just as I thought.
Is she there, or is that just?
Oh, now you know you jinxed it, haven't you? This little girl is safe in her bed.
I'm safe in this bloody game.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, she is there.
Cough, cough.
I think I was the lady, so you can be the little girl if you want. That'd be fun. Unless this is the end of a fucking chapter.
That's what
again,
I'm
in which case,
wondering.
go-
Murder,
Yeah, I think it is.
execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. The last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room.
Whee!
I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight related back to me in some way. And I bet this mistake-ridden abduction does too.
It's playing the music, which means it's the end of a chapter.
Oh my god!
The chapter.
We've now got to 12:51 AM.
Gosh darn, Jeremy.
Well, there we go. That is that is quite the cliffhanger to leave on, as we predicted it would be.
Oh, yeah. Gonna have to stop, unfortunately.
Oh
I'm gonna try
my
one
days.
last time to turn my camera on. Give me a second. I've turned my camera back on. I take it you still can't see me.
I can. Oh, yes, it's now working. Hang on. Let me attempt to bring you back in then. Bear with me a second. I have to navigate various things. There we go. Oh, that's not displaying how I wanted it to. There we go. And then... there we go. Now we're back in business, as it were.
Sorry, anyone who streams probably knows that Jeremy is frantically trying to move around the bits of his overhead. Thank you, Lucian Brody. My Discord has been very badly behaved this evening, and thank you for putting up with it. It's partly due to my old computer, which is doing very well considering, but it's not normally this temperamental. But we made it.
We made it, and that was an incredibly great round of playing this game tonight. I had a ball with that.
So good. Although I'm sorry for my incredibly changeable Jowd voice.
I mean, oh, sorry, that just got really loud then. The thing is, though, let's be fair. It doesn't help when Keith first establishes it with the voice of Unicron, you know?
Because he is not available this evening. He is currently doing exercises because he hates himself, and then we have to pack for going on holiday tomorrow. So he is otherwise engaged. Although
Yeah.
I have to say, he really did love doing the voice acting he did. He was halfway through making his dinner last week, and I was like, "Hey Keith," he's like running into the room. It was really cute.
I mean, hey, look, depending what we do in the future, maybe we should just get Keith in here if we can somehow make it a regularly timed thing so he can actually be properly involved throughout.
Love it, I'm sure.
It'd be a
We'd
great
have
time.
to, like, play like a Final Fantasy game or something because there are too many characters. You've not lived until you've heard my 42-year-old husband voice Aiko from Final Fantasy IX. Let me put it that way.
Is that a hint that at some point we're going to do Final Fantasy IX then?
I'm not going to argue. I love Final Fantasy IX, but he voiced Aiko as an old man, and it was really upsetting.
Oh, man. God.
I'm 5 years old. It's just, oh, it's the worst. It's so funny.
So, I guess...
Oh, I haven't. Yeah. Oh, no.
I was going to say, so we probably should touch on the fact, Claire, that as we sort of mentioned last week in passing, you're going to be on holiday for a week or two now, aren't you?
Just 1 week, yeah. I'll
Just
be
the one.
gone. I'll be gone down to the down south. Unfortunately, not to see Jeremy, which is a shame. I'll be on the weird side of the island, because central, south, and southwest, that's the normal side of England. Then you get the southeast, and that place is bloody weird. I don't know what it. I'm right, aren't I? There's something weird about the southeast, right?
I mean, when you're getting towards Dover and such, you know, it's a different breed. Dover and Kent, sort of around that way.
Norfolk, it's all a bit. I was explaining it to someone earlier who's from Scotland, and I was like, look, the UK kind of does this, right? And Wales is up here, and then, like, you know, you've got, like, Dover down here, and everyone's just like, ah! Into the sea, and every time you hear any weird English folk tales, guaranteed they're from that part of the country, because it's weird there. Also, it's flat as fuck, so it's just, like, it's the closest you get to those places in America where you're like, is my car moving?
Lucha Freddy adds, makes me glad I was in Sussex back when I was there. Yep, exactly, right? Oh, evening, Harriet. How you doing? And Harriet just says, I mean, fair.
I don't know where Harriet. I think Harriet might be actually somewhere in Kent. I'm not sure. Kent is huge, actually. Fun fact about Claire Felf. Claire used to coordinate roadworks for the entirety of Kent for one of the companies that did roadworks there. So as a result, I knew every single borough, have one, and I knew exactly where it became East Sussex because there's a road called Biggin Hill that goes out of Kent and into East Sussex, and we're like, we've got roadworks on Biggin Hill. Which end of Biggin Hill? Because if it's the London end, it's Transport for London, but if it's my end, it's someone else. Oh, Lucia Freddy is judging it by the wrestling shows that are in those areas. You'd know more about that than me,
Fair.
Jeremy.
Yeah. Just, yeah. That's the way I'll sum that up.
Oh, Jeremy, do you have that picture I sent you of that cat icon that I'm really confused with?
Oh, hang on.
So, well, if he may not be able to find it, but because I've seen so many weird logos recently, anything that ends in a W now, I'm just trying to make it into a wrestling acronym in my head.
Hang on, wait a minute, just to check. It's not. I don't think it is, but do you mean this?
No! Oh, that's terrifying! That's fucking terrifying! Right over your face, Jeremy. That's scary.
I had that plan.
No, it was basically there's an organisation called Love Cats Worldwide, and it just says LCWW, and there's this weird isometric cat face, and I just went back to Jeremy going, is this a cat wrestling league? Are we wrestling cats, or are the cats wrestling each other?
Did we ever show it on the stream? Because I don't know if I've got it loaded on here, admittedly.
I think I just WhatsApped it to you. I just wondered if you had it. It's very, very silly. And I was just like, now everything ending in W is now that. So.
But yeah, so Claire, you will be on holiday next week, which I hope you have a lovely time and whatnot. In terms of...
I'll join you on Tuesday, maybe, for the Pokemon.
Pardon, sorry?
Maybe I'll be available on Tuesday for the Pokemon.
Yes, I was going to mention that because they have announced there is going to be, in essence, like... what is the exact phrasing of it? There is a particular... It's not a Pokemon Direct, it's like a Pokemon something they've announced.
I think it's cool.
Let me quickly look up the name so I get it correct.
Four people sent it to me, so.
Sorry, folks, bear with me. I'm normally prepared for stuff like this, but apparently not.
Pokemon Presents.
That's the one. Pokemon Presents. Thank you very much. Yeah, they're doing that on Tuesday afternoon at about 2 p.m. UK time. So I was thinking either way, I might stream that and just sort of, you know, react to it, if you will. I've not played the most recent games, but I'm still always interested in it. And all going well, Claire is going to join as well. So we'll probably be live from about, I guess, 1:45 p.m. UK time or so, just to allow time to make sure everything is working, quite frankly. And then we'll stream that, sort of just react to that briefly, as it were, give some thoughts after, and I guess we'll just see how the day goes, quite frankly, and see what's going on from there.
I'm in an interesting position in the fact that I have not played any Pokemon games other than the last one, and I've only played the last one, whereas Jeremy's played more, but not the most recent one.
Well, don't forget, technically, we've also played Stadium together.
We have, but I never had an N64, so that feels a bit like retroactive gaming.
But and then when it comes to Friday next week, Haven't entirely decided yet, but I'm not gonna for those of you who didn't hear it at the start of the stream, this past Tuesday I was involved in Harriet Manga Girl, who's currently in the chat stream, the Mario Kart party, if you will. And as I mentioned, if you want to find if you want to find the VOD, I basically streamed my gameplay footage of everything that was going on, as it were, so you've sort of got two versions of the stream to actually indulge in and whatnot. But I'm not gonna lie, Harriet, playing that and also just seeing how well some of the other people who just joined in on the stream, as it were, and got involved were doing, it's made me want to get better at Mario Kart. So I'm thinking of going, in essence, on like an anime-style training montage to try and get better, to be able to cope with 150cc. So I might just start doing the odd stream here and there of me just trying to focus on adjusting to 150cc. That's sort of an
we talked about doing a training montage earlier for something else.
I think when I mused it to you on WhatsApp earlier, I think that's what we sort of came down to.
But I'm going to put this montage to dumb 80s music. Yes, gonna need a montage. Ooh, it takes a montage.
Exactly right. Exactly. Yeah, Harriet says, like, you know, puts on Rocky music. Lucha Free says, we're gonna need a montage. So yeah, I've got that as an idea. But one thing I'm also thinking I might do next week is I might delve into the AEW Fight Forever games. I've still not played that yet. I've got a bunch of other games. Also,
and bless you still haven't managed it.
I know, right? But also another thing I kind of want to do, and it will involve trying to get a few other folks, and hopefully at some point, Claire, I want to do this with you as well, because I don't know if you've got the game. I want to do a Mario Party.
The Mario Party.
So we just play a game of Mario Party, stick it on like 20 or 30 turns, and just watch friendships crumble.
See, I know what Mario Party is, but in my brain, it's just a big house party. So I'm playing at trying to find a way to go home without offending anyone, and, you know, leaving with the booze I came with. I'm not good at house parties. I don't like it. I want to go home.
So I'm going to reach out to a few folks and see if people are available perhaps next Friday evening and whatnot, and just to sort of see if anyone might be interested. And also, what's the point? Do they have the game? Because it's also kind of an essential element as well.
What's it on?
I have got Mario Party Superstars, I think, which is the one where they sort of remastered a bunch of the old stuff, is the way I'll phrase that.
The edition of the playable Kim Kardashian.
So,
That's a lie. I made that up.
So I'm going to reach out to a few folks on that front, because I definitely want to do that at some point. If it can't be next Friday, then maybe at just some point before the end of the summer, because I think that'd just be a good laugh in general, quite frankly. But yes, I've got various ideas, so either way, make sure you come back next Friday evening for the Fun Zone, 7 p.m. I've got all my times mixed up. 7 p.m.
No.
Friday next week.
Is it? Are you changing the time?
No, I just got it wrong, or have I? No, it's been a long week, folks. 7:30 p.m. It's because normally, people behind the curtain, it's normally because Claire and I are sound checking at about 7 o'clock. That's usually what we're doing. That's what I've got out of my brain. So, 7:30 p.m. Friday, I'll be back. We will find out what we're going to do then. But as mentioned before then, this coming Tuesday, Claire and I, all going well, will be streaming the Pokemon Presents stream that is going on. We'll react to that, give some thoughts and such. And of course, every single stream that we do here will be archived on the YouTube channel Giraffe Plays, which you can find the link to in the Linktree link in the About tab here on Twitch. But before we go, Claire, if people want to find you, follow you, discover you, as it were, yes, your Twitter link is also in the About tab, but what's the best way people can get hold of you if they want to find you elsewhere?
Well, I am Felfloney. Excuse me, I am Felfloney everywhere. You can see it spelled there, and oddly, it's lined up perfectly under the Yoshitake Amano book that I've got on my shelf. So that's FELFLOWNE, and that's me on Instagram, Twitter. I have an art page on Facebook. I also have a TikTok where I post pictures and videos of my face and my dog's face. Those ones are better. And good night, Beach Freddy. And you can hear about all the stories that I do, like when I thought a man who was coming to fit some window dressings was blind and not fitting blinds. If that's your kind of content, and, you know, knock yourself out, I guess. Come find me, it'll be fun.
There we go. And I mentioned the Giraffe Plays YouTube channel. You can also find my unboxings video channel, simply youtube.com/giraffeme, of which there will be some more videos coming soon, because I have a bit of time to be able to make some stuff now and film some stuff. So that is going to be on the docket. I've got a big backlog of Blu-rays and such to get through. But until this coming Tuesday, when we talk about Pokemon Presents, from myself, Jeremy, from Claire, thank you for checking out the Fun Zone. Until next time, and Claire, we'll see you in 2 weeks, but I'll be back next Friday. Until then, take care. Speak to you Tuesday.